Welcome back! Today is a little bit different. I don't actually have a project or anything to show you. Instead, we are doing a small business haul. Thanks to the support of so many of you and the support of all the online communities I'm a part of, the business has been doing very well the last couple of months, especially this holiday season, so I decided that it deserved some upgrades. So, we're gonna do a little small business haul and unboxing. Currently, my small business is in its holiday peak season. So my videos are more crafting videos, not as much face-talking videos, since these do take a little bit more time to edit. And there's a few very much needed upgrades. So I'm going to show what I got. And by the way, none of this is sponsored. It's just all products that I've been researching and just kind of waiting on buying, waiting for sales. And I'm very excited to show you. So I've been shipping a lot of orders lately. Now my current shipping setup is to pack my order down here in my craft room, and then I run upstairs where my computer and printer are and print my shipping labels, take my packages upstairs, finish the packing process upstairs, and then take them to the post office. And since the shipping labels are printed on printer paper, I have to cut them all out by hand or using like a paper cutter, which doesn't take a ton of time, but it still takes a little time. I have finally caved and gotten an upgrade that I have been eyeing for the longest time in one specific company that I really wanted. And I bought it. I got a thermal shipping printer. So this is by the company whim. This is their Wi-Fi thermal label printer. You can get it in a couple fun colors. I did just kind of get the white and black one. It fit my aesthetic in craft room. But the whim shipping label printer is what I've been looking at for quite a while. The company seems like it's very consistent. The product itself, from what I've seen of the reviews, works very well. Doesn't seem like there's many issues with it. It has a really cool software that lets you design your own graphics if you even wanted to. Simple graphics to do like simple sticker prints and stuff. But this is gonna be pretty awesome. It's going to make my shipping and packing ability much more efficient, because just today I have a lot of orders to pack and I will be packing them very shortly. The really cool thing with this company is, for a small business, these printers, you can buy them at a variety of different price points depending on what features you want. So if you don't want to spend a ton of money on an expensive product, you can get one of these, and I think they start as low as like $80 or so. Now they do go all the way up to, $200 to $300 depending on what features you want, but it kind of gives a nice amount of options for the typical consumer and business. Now this printer does run at a 203 DPI. That does mean that your labels should be pretty crisp and clear. You won't have any pixelations, so that should lead to no scan issues hopefully when you are shipping, because the last thing you want is a shipping label that won't scan correctly. There's a variety of printers that do have the same DPI, but there are a couple that I've noticed on like Amazon places that I was looking that while yes they're cheaper, their print quality is a lot lower. So that was a big factor in picking this printer. The software was another big factor, because you can use different size labels, so I can make little tiny circular labels or square labels or whatever, and write little notes or like thank you stickers and just kind of design my own instead of having to buy something. And I feel like that's going to add a little bit more to my packaging, give me a little bit more versatility and more control over what I can add and design. Overall, this had pretty good reviews. I really didn't see many issues with it. It seems to be a very consistent and reliable printer. So I'm super excited to try it out. Now I did buy 2 sets of labels for this printer. So I got your generic, 500 count fan fold labels. That's the 4x6 inch, which is just your standard shipping label. It should last me for quite a while. I think 500 should last for quite a while. And I also got this roll of clear labels. So these are actually completely clear. Really cool is that I can use the software the printer comes with to design something for it and then print it on here. And I can print as many or as little as I want. As a small business, I feel like your opening experience should be something a little different. It's not just, an Amazon box that has a little bit of brown paper thrown in and your product just thrown in there carelessly. I do package my orders with a lot of care. They get a little extra flair. I can do cool little stickers for different types of products that I sell. I think it just adds that little extra flair that makes a small business special. So, because I love opening packages from small businesses. They all have. Now, the other thing I realized is I have a very specific spot picked out for this printer where it's going to sit in my craft room. It's going to sit on this little ledge that is on the edge of my desk here. Right now I have a Sonos speaker sitting there, but it's the perfect size for the printer to fit. But the labels won't fit behind the printer, which means that it makes it harder for it to have the labels feeding directly into the printer and just sitting there. So I bought a stand for the printer. It's by Tipsy Treat. It is black and light wood, the same kind of theme I have going in my craft room right now, so it'll match the aesthetic. It's very important to me. I'll be able to set the printer right on top, put the fan fold labels underneath, and it has a little rolling pin, so if I want to throw on my clear labels, I can throw that spool on there and print directly from that too. And the other thing I got was a shipping scale. So I did need to get an actual like postal scale. I've been using a cheap food scale for a while. Battery dies in that every once in a while. I gotta charge it. And I don't think it's 100% accurate sometimes. But it was time to kind of do a little upgrade, and I figured if I'm already getting the printer and everything, I'm going to do everything from the same company because it seems like it works very well. There really isn't many issues, and it's not nothing special. It's just a regular postal scale that can go up to, I think, 66 pounds, although I don't think I would ever ship anything that's probably beyond like 2 or 3 pounds, if that. And it's just kind of a simple, it'll match my printer, and just a simple little solution. So I did get 2 more things that are little business upgrades. The first, which is an odd one, the Laminator. Those of you who don't know, I do own a Silhouette Cameo 4, and as I've kind of moved into designing a lot of bookish, fantasy themed items, I have kind of decided I really want to do like some bookmarks and different things like that. And if I ever do like art prints or anything, if I wanted to laminate them, I think that would be really cool. I bought this laminator. It's nothing crazy, nothing expensive. It was on sale. It's from a company called Buy Younger. And it is a hot and cold laminator. So if I did want to cold laminate something, it'll work. And it will do from a 3 to a 5 mil lamination pouch thickness. It seems like it's, pretty quiet. It has a quick warm-up time, 1 to 3 minutes. We shall see if it's any good. I'll probably do a review video on it once I do get to use it and see if, does it actually work pretty good, or does it give you like wrinkly laminations? That is a to be determined. But I figured I'd try it out. It wasn't very expensive. It did go on sale for Black Friday, so it was just one of those, I'm looking at it, let's just pick it up and try it and see if anything comes of it. The last big thing I kind of bought for my small business as a little upgrade is something a little different. Probably kind of dumb for a business upgrade, but at the same time I think it's kind of important because it's an air purifier. So do I need an air purifier? I don't know. So my craft room is in the basement. While it's not like damp or moldy down here, it's very nice. It does get dusty. The types of crafting I do, whether it's metal smithing, soldering, sometimes wood burning a little bit, sanding, there's a lot of dust and particles that float around and a lot of fumes. While I do have a fume extractor for my soldering station, I don't think it really gets all the fumes, and I think having just like a little mini air purifier might help. This one's designed just for like small rooms, which is exactly what this is. It's the Levitt Core Mini P, so it's not a big air purifier, it's a little one, and it also it went on a pretty decent sale, so it's just like, why not? I went to a little Amazon Happy this past weekend. But yeah, so that was my little small business haul. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Hopefully my little mini reviews of these products will be helpful. None of these upgrades are crazy, they're just like little tiny upgrades, but at the same time they make my heart happy, and it's kind of cool when your business is growing and you do get to invest in different things that just make your life easier. Now I am going to link everything down below just in case if you are interested in anything. I do get an itty bitty Amazon commission from my links, and anything that I do get goes right back into growing this channel and just helps a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and click that sub. I'll see you at the next one.